General Motors is doing okay, but GMC, I don't know because with a lot of these vehicles, they have no problem selling the lower trim levels. But as far as like the higher ends, like those Denalis that we're gonna look at over there, they have a issue selling those. These mid-sized trucks, they took away the V6. You can only get the 2.7 liter Turbo Max four banger, and they are not cheap. So we have a 24 Canyon here, and they're asking $45,000 for a mid-sized truck. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, you get cloth seats, you get a cloth interior, you don't even get a bed liner. So pretty much you're paying 50 grand for a mid-sized truck, a four banger truck, and you don't get the options you want. All right, here's another one. Let's check this one out. Elevation. All right, this is a 24. We're less than 60 days from 25, and they're asking 45 grand for this truck also. Regular seats. Do you get a bed? Okay, well, at least you get a bed liner in this one, but still, that's a lot of money for a mid-sized truck. All right, 50 grand. This one over here, I'm pretty sure this one does not have a bed liner. Basic interior, 24, and they're asking 46 for this one. 46. The 2.7 liter Turbo Max four banger. And from what I see, there's not a single Sierra Pro on this lot, just the higher trim levels. Let's check these out. So here's a 24 Sierra. You do get the 5.3 liter, but you're going to pay some money for it. You're going to pay 60 grand to get that 5.3. So at least you get that. At least you get that because if this was Stellantis, you would be getting an inline six. All right. You either get that 3.6 liter V6 or that 3 liter Hurricane inline six. So I gotta give it to them for at least still offering a V8 option. All right, because these brands they're trying to get rid of the V8. Let's see how much this is going for. All right, so here's a Denali. So you know this is gonna be a pretty penny. $77,000. This particular dealership I'm at, they're pretty much packed with Denali's. And like I said, not a single pro on the lot. But Denali's, Yukon Denali's, okay, those are all Yukon Denali's. And these are all Sierra Denali's. Plenty of these to go around, but not a single pro because just like the other dealership I was at, all the pros are selling. So it just goes to show that people want a cheaper truck. They don't want to pay 60, 70, 80 grand for a truck. All right, let me make sure my eyes are not fooling me. I see $91,000. Do you guys see that? $91,000. You know, after their little BS add-ons, you get like a $2,700 BS add-on, and they bring the price to $91,000. All right, so again, that's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, you're gonna get the bed liner, you're gonna get the premium interior, but almost 100 grand for a half-ton truck. And some of these half-ton trucks cost more than the HD models, believe it or not. Crazy. All right, here's an AT4. Let's see how much they're asking for this bad boy. All right, so a 25 Sierra AT4. All right, $74,000. All right, so pretty much 75 grand. And this one, you get the 6.2 liter V8. So again, I give it the GM for still offering two different V8s to choose from. So that's definitely good because, like I said, most truck buyers they want a V8, and I understand the Hurricane from Stellantis, you know, upwards of 500 horsepower, but you're just not gonna get that same exhaust sound from that inline six as you will a V8. You're just not. Now, right here is an HD, a Denali HD with the Duramax engine. All right, so after their little BS add-on package and all that for $2,700, it bring the price to 94. Which I mean, after all, it's an HD, but the fact that there's a half ton that costs as much and even more is kind of crazy, you know, because there's a Sierra over there, a half ton that costs more than this Denali HD. Now let's look at these Yukons. These are Denali's right here. Let's take a look at this one. So here's a 2024 Yukon XL Denali, two-wheel drive, and they're asking 90 grand for this. 90 grand. Now again, non-luxury brand, but you're gonna pay luxury brand prices. And honestly, I would probably take this over the Grand Wagoneer that I showed you guys. And I mean, even the Grand Wagoneer still costs more than this because the Grand Wagoneer was it was a what $115,000 that I showed you guys. Let's see, $115,000. $115,000 for a Grand Wagoneer. That's diabolical. So I would take this over a Grand Wagoneer. At least with these, you still get the V8. Right here, we're looking at a 2024 four-wheel drive Denali, and they're asking 96 grand. Their little $2,700 package, 97 grand. So pretty much $100,000. Let's see. Well, at least you get the 6.2 liter engine. I give them that. Here's another 2024 two-wheel drive Denali, and they're asking, if you guys can see that, $91,000. So again, basically a $100,000 vehicle once it's all said and done. But again, I can't lie. I think this is a better deal than the Grand Wagoneer because the Grand Wagoneer, you pretty much get the same thing in these as you would the Grand Wagoneer. Now, I'm not saying these are the most reliable, but these are going to have better reliability than what Stellantis is offering. The V8 in these, okay, the 6.2 liter V8 is going to be more reliable than that 3 liter Hurricane inline six. I guarantee it. And these are going to have better resale value also. 100 grand is still a pretty penny for an SUV. Don't get me wrong, but overall, this is a better value than what Stellantis is trying to shove down your throat with that Grand Wagoneer. You know, 117. I saw one for. I showed you guys one for 115, but I saw one for $117,000, which is just bogus. Because, like I said, you can pick up one of these for less money. You can pick up a freaking Lincoln Navigator for less money. Down there is a Cadillac dealership, and you can buy a freaking Escalade, a 2024 Escalade, for less than what Stellantis is trying to make you buy. Now, this one right here is not a Denali; it's just a regular Yukon. But let's see how much they're asking for it. 2024, you guys can see that 2024 Yukon XL two-wheel drive SLT. They're asking $77,000 for it. 77,000. Still a lot of money, but still, I think this is better. This is a better option than the base Wagoneer, not the Grand Wagoneer, just a regular Wagoneer. Because, like I said, these engines are going to be more reliable than that inline six. From what I've been hearing, those trucks are just not reliable. From what I've been hearing, just do some research and you'll see. They have a lot of 24s on the lot. Wow, this one's $80,000. Four-wheel drive SLT. Get the 5.3 liter. Wow, 80 grand. That's crazy. 80 grand. It's not even a Denali. Man, that's nuts. Yeah, so these SUV prices are just insane. They're really, yeah, they're really making you pay for it. And so what's the point of a luxury brand? You know, if you just go to a non-luxury brand like this and you're paying these inordinate prices. All right, so that's all I got for this one. I'll be making more of these videos, but you guys let me know what you think. What do you think about these SUV prices? Would you take a Yukon over a Wagoneer? Or would you take a Denali over a Grand Wagoneer? What about these Sierras? Would you take a Sierra Pro over a base model Ram? What do you think? Do you like what GM is doing with the engine options? I do. I think it's great they're still offering V8s. So I'll catch you guys on the next one. Y'all take care.